Hey, let me ask you this. Well, so what does it mean to you to be a college basketball coach? What does that mean to Buzz Williams?
I can't explain how honored and humbled and grateful that I've been. I think one thing that I would say on that, Coach, is I was just as humbled to be an assistant coach for Eddie McCarter at the University of Texas at Arlington as I am to be the head coach at Marquette. And oftentimes I don't have an opportunity to mention that because my loyalty is to Marquette and to the people that hired me. But I think back to when I first started and Eddie McCarter gave me a chance when nobody else would. And if it had not been for Coach McCarter, none of this would have ever transpired. And I feel that same way about each of the coaches that hired me. I worked for Louis Orr at Navarro as a manager. I worked for Wayne Case at Oklahoma City University as a manager. I worked for Eddie McCarter. Pete Peterson hired me. This tells you how limited my scope was. And I don't think, Coach, that I wasn't hungry to be successful or that it didn't have a drive. Sometimes that's worked against me because I've been so driven. I left the University of Texas at Arlington after 4 years. That's a Division I school. I made $400 a month in my first year. I was 21 years old. 4 years later, we played in the Southland Conference Finals. The following week, I went and told Coach McCarter, Coach, I think I need to leave. Now, I had progressed in those 4 years. I was on the road full-time, signing players, doing a good job. And he said, what do you mean? And I said, Coach, I was offered the job at Grayson Community College. Grayson is the county in which I grew up in. And I know the president there. And the president told me that they couldn't hire me because I didn't have my graduate degree. And so at 25 years old, single, I think I need to leave and go somewhere where I can get my graduate degree. And he said, I can't believe you would leave Division I to go drop a level to go get your master's degree. You don't need your master's degree to coach in Division I. And I said, well, Coach, I was offered an opportunity to be the head coach at Grayson last year, and they couldn't hire me because I didn't have my graduate degree. And Pete Peterson hired me at Texas A&M Kingsville. And in basically 15 months, I was able to get my master's. And then I wanted to go Division I again. Mike McConaughey hired me. Dale Lair hired me, who I worked for at Colorado State. Billy Gillespie hired me at Texas A&M. I don't feel any different, even though the house I live in has changed and the number of people that come to our games and the opportunities we have to play on TV. None of that has ever changed my heart because I realized that if it wasn't for each of those stops and each of those people along the way helping me, would any of this have been possible? So I'm thankful for each stop along the way.